I'm Chris Hedio, health coach for Mon Health. Today, I'm going to be welcoming you and taking you through our Phase 2 workout program. So, just some things you might need to know. You need very little equipment to do this exercise program. Basically, all you're going to need is a chair, a wall, and yourself. You don't need much space, you don't need much time. I will tell you that this exercise program will be lasting for 4 weeks at the minimum. However, if you get stuck on a certain portion of the plan, you feel like you can't progress your repetitions, you can't add more sets, you want to get stronger in a certain specific exercise, extend the program for another week or two, and you'll be able to get to where you need to be. So what I'd like to talk to you about right now is how this program is going to work. For the next 4 weeks, your exercise selection is not going to change. However, if you notice in the program, the sets and repetitions change so that you can progress accordingly. So for your exercise selection, the first you'll be doing is a basic sit to stand. Next, you will be doing a donkey kick, or what I call donkey kicks. After that, you'll be doing a lean back, which is for your core. Following those, we'll move to your upper body. You'll be doing a push-up. There's modifications for that. You'll be doing a chest squeeze, which is almost an isometric contraction, but shortened. And you'll be doing a overhead reach. Last, we'll be moving to the posterior part of your body, where we'll be doing a pull down and squeeze, a doorway row, and a wall elbow lift. Those exercises will not change. When I give out these repetitions, you should be able to complete the minimum number of repetitions and not go over the maximum amount of repetitions. If you feel like you can go over the maximum amount allotted, then you may need to modify the exercise and make it just a little bit tougher. But if you're struggling to make the bottom number, the lowest minimum number of repetitions, you might need to regress that to, say, a wall push-up or something like that, so that you're able to complete those repetitions and get the most benefit out of your exercise. Week 1, 2 sets, 5 to 10 repetitions. Week 2, 3 sets, 5 to 10 repetitions. Week 3, 3 sets, 8 to 12 repetitions. Week 4, 3 sets, 12 to 15 repetitions. Other than that, some frequently asked questions that people may have. What if I can't do something because I have an injury? Say your shoulder, your knees, your hips. Perfectly fine. Throughout this video, I will be demonstrating modifications for each exercise so that you have the ability to complete this at your level and on your own. And if you're ready, let's get to it. First exercise is a sit to stand. Find yourself a chair. Arms are also okay on this chair. You're gonna separate your feet, shoulder width apart. Make sure that the back of your legs are touching the chair. That way you have a comfortable position to be in and you're safe. The first thing you wanna do, you're going to push out with your glutes like you're pushing in a drawer, keeping your chest up, sit down, lean forward, stand back up. Keep in mind, as you go down, you wanna have a nice controlled movement. You don't wanna flop into the chair. Come back up, leaning forward. When you come to the top, stand up straight and squeeze your glutes. Another thing to be mindful of, modification, if you go down and you do have trouble with your knees or your back or hips, you can use your arms to make this exercise a little bit easier by leaning forward and pushing with your hands. You can also utilize the arms of a chair if your chair has one. Our next exercise is the donkey kick. So for this, you will need either your chair, wall, table, bench, countertop, whatever you need or have around you to be able to stabilize yourself. From there, you're gonna grab the back of the chair, the wall, the bench, whatever it is, leaning out just slightly. You're gonna take one foot, place it back behind you with your toes on the ground. All you're doing from there is curling your leg up, trying to touch your heel to your glute. When you're done with one side, you'll switch to the other, bringing it up like this. There is no modification, however, only allow your leg to come up as high as it can. If you can go all the way up, that's fine. If because of your knee or lack of strength in your hamstring, if you can only make it to here, that's perfectly fine. You'll be able to bring it higher the stronger you become. Next exercise is the lean back. Once again, you're gonna need your sturdy chair. You're gonna sit down at the end of the chair, feet flat on the floor. Make sure that your upper body is up nice and tall and upright, and then lightly contract your abdominal muscles. From here, you're just going to lean back. You're going to go back as far as your body will allow you to go. If you feel like your lower back wants to sink or your feet feel like they want to come up off the floor, you've gone too far. You should have your feet planted at all times, straight back. When you get as far as you can go, you're just coming back forward. Just like this. Once again, this exercise modifies itself. Only be able to go as far back as your body will allow and then come forward. Just make sure those key points, feet flat on the floor, upper body straight, core tight. Our next exercise is the push-up. Now, don't be afraid of this one. You all have the ability to do this. You can start on a wall. You can start with something that makes it a little bit easier for you. So the modification, grab onto something that's a little bit higher, walk your body back, and then make sure it's straight. All you're gonna do from here, come down, lightly touch your chest, come back up. As you get stronger, you'll be able to go just a little bit lower with your exercises. Make sure that you always lightly touch your chest to what you're going for. The next modification, on the floor, back straight, down and up. And then finally, bringing your knees up off the floor, down and up. Key point, hands should be under your shoulders. Your elbows should come back slightly at a 45-degree angle and back up. Our next exercise is the chest squeeze. So what you will do, you'll bring your arms up, interlace your fingers together in front of your chest, pop your elbows up like this. Now, how you want to think about this is counting with your repetitions, 1,000, 2 1,000. Each time you push your hands together as hard as you can and relax. Push as hard as you can, relax. Push, relax. Each rep, 1,000, relax. 2 1,000, relax. 3 1,000, relax, and so on. The next exercise is the overhead reach. What you want to do with this exercise, bring your arms up, shoulder level, side by side, just like this. Now, you're going to just be reaching straight up, above your head, right back down to shoulder level. If you do have shoulder issues or anything that inhibits you from reaching high above your head, only go as far as your shoulders will allow you to go. You don't want to push too hard too soon and hurt yourself. As you get stronger and as you get more mobility in your shoulders, you're able to reach higher and higher until you get to full extension. The next exercise is the wall elbow lift. What you want to do from here, you're going to just place your elbows at a 90-degree bend on the wall, lean back. You're going to want to bring your feet out. This actually makes the exercise a little bit more intense and gives you more work. From here, you're just going to push with your elbows and pinch your shoulder blades together. To make the exercise a little harder, just walk your body down a little bit more. Two key points. You don't want to use your legs or your body to help yourself come off the wall. And if you have any shoulder issues, walk yourself up a little bit taller and just lightly push back and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Next exercise is the pull down squeeze. As we did in the overhead reach, you're going to bring your arms up, shoulder level. Now from here, you're actually going to pull your shoulders back, squeezing your shoulder blades, pull down to your sides and squeeze very tight, come right back up to shoulder level. Our next exercise is the doorway row. So just find yourself a door frame anywhere in your home. The way you want to do this exercise, I'm showing you with this hand, you want to keep your elbow close to your side, pull it close, row back and try to pinch that shoulder blade. To make it a little bit harder, you are going to be leaning slightly. Pull yourself up, back down, up, back down. Just like that. When you're finished with one hand, you'll go to the other side, complete the exercise on that hand as well. To make the exercise easier, you'll walk your body up taller. To make it harder, lean back more. So that's it. That's the end of our workout program, phase 2. I hope that you have really enjoyed doing this with me. I have really enjoyed doing this with you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me by email, and choose Mon Health, feel the difference.